Hello and welcome to this lesson, Hard Work Pays. In our previous lesson, we discussed about the nature of the Nigerian economy. Today's lesson is on agriculture. The objectives for this lesson are: you should be able to define agriculture, to explain the various components of agriculture, the systems of agriculture, the importance of agriculture, and the contribution of agriculture to industrial development of Nigeria. What is agriculture? Agriculture is the economic activity which is directly concerned with the production of food and rearing of animals, known as livestock. Agriculture is an important component of the economy of any nation, evidenced by making significant contributions to a nation's gross domestic product (GDP). In many developing countries, agriculture contributes 50% or more of the gross domestic product, known as GDP. In most developed countries, agriculture's contribution to the GDP is often 10% or less. Even this percentage expressed in terms of money is immense. Hope you understand the meaning of agriculture. What are the components of agriculture? We have crop production. Now, crops are certain types of plants which are useful to both human beings and animals. Those eaten by human beings are called food crops, while those eaten by animals are called pasture crops. Now, the production of food crops is a key objective of farming. The crop production is divided into food crops and cash crops. Now, the food crops are cultivated mainly for consumption. Examples of food crops include rice, maize, groundnut, yam, and so on. While the cash crops are cultivated mainly for sale. Examples are cocoa, orange, rubber, cotton, palm oil, palm kernel, groundnut. We also have another component of agriculture known as livestock production. Livestock farming produces food materials such as meat, milk, cheese, eggs, butter, yogurt, and raw materials such as wool. This type of agriculture involves the rearing and processing of animals either for consumption or for sale. Livestock includes goat, sheep, pigs, cattle, horses, etc. These animals are reared for many purposes. We have another component of agriculture known as fish farming or fishery. Now, the fish farming involves breeding and catching fish from rivers for human consumption. The fishing constitutes a major occupation of riverine people. Fishing provides food, employment, income, and foreign exchange to many nations, especially when fish are exported to other countries. We also have forestry. Forestry is the science of developing and managing forests along with the wastelands, water bodies, and other resources that occur on or in association with them. Forestry is concerned with the planting, tending, and managing of forests, including the use of their products. Most of the trees found in the forest are either growing naturally or planted for specific purposes. I hope you understand the component of agriculture. Now we're going to be discussing on the systems of agriculture. We have the subsistence or peasant farming. This is the type of agricultural system whereby the farmer grows crops and rears livestock mainly for the use of himself and his household. The size of the peasant farm is usually small, and the farmer uses manual labor with a few hand tools. We have the state farming, which involves government participation of growing crops and the rearing of livestock. Usually, this is done through a government ministry, department, or other suitable official body set up for the purpose. We have the mechanized farming. This type of agriculture involves food production, animals, and cash crops in large quantities. Human labor is replaced with machines such as tractors, plows, harvesters, and other engine driven devices. We also have cooperative farming. Cooperative farming is a production system where the growing of crops and rearing of animals is done by an organized group of farmers known as cooperative. In a cooperative production system, farming inputs such as seeds, fertilizer, pesticides, and so forth are jointly procured and shared. We have the commercial farming. This is a production system whereby the farmer grows crops and rear animals with the aim of offering them for sale. Now we have the importance or contribution of agriculture. One, provision of food. Agriculture provides food such as maize, rice, yam, meat, milk, and egg for human consumption, either in fresh or processed form. Another importance of agriculture is the provision of raw materials for clothing. Agriculture provides fiber and cotton for textile production. It also provides hide and skin for clothing, shoes, belts, bags, and caps. Employment for the working population. Agriculture and other agro-based industries provide employment opportunities for 60 to 70% of the population. Source of foreign exchange. Through the export of agricultural produce like cocoa, cola, groundnut, palm oil production, etc. We have generation of income, sale of crops and their products, animals and their product provide income for farmers. We have provision of materials for shelter. Agriculture provides materials essential for building such as poles, doors, and windows, roofs, and mineral resources. Thank you for watching. See you in our next lesson. Until next time, and bye.